Hey, the one thing that we have noticed that there is a lot of confusion out there regarding the Bronco delivery timeline. Now, if you go into the typical Bronco forum on the internet and ask when reservation holders will be getting their Broncos, you will inevitably be given a host of, should we say, emotive and diverse answers. They'll be ranging from, dude, it's totally going to be in the summer 2021 to all the signs and the stars sometime around the 27 years after the Rapture, but definitely before Armageddon. However, recent statements by Ford and Bronco Nation question and answers, and in their official communication to reservation holders, have been providing a slowly sharpening picture of what this journey will look like now. If you don't want to read the rest of the article, hey, you're here at AR Motive Reviews, and I'll tell you about it. Let's look at this graphic solution that they have here. Now, orders open January 19th. And so the ordering is going to go on all the way to March the 19th. Order conversion deadline is the March the 19th. And then it's going to go on all the way, the Ford forecast, the 2021 allocations, all the way up to, as you can see, from March all the way through May. Ford sends delivery estimates to customers in the middle of May, and in the middle of June, Bronco deliveries begin sometime in the middle of June, not an exact date. And then all the way to the middle of July, Bronco production running through 2022. Still here, thanks. That means a lot. Let's break this down. The time between now and the Broncos showing up in a driveway is split into 3 phases: ordering, planning, and production. Well, we'll look at each one, and this is from Ford perspective. First ordering kicks off on January 19th and runs through March the 19th. You can find the final ordering guide here. You can also find that on Bronco Nation. Just go on there, and when you look up the latest news, just scroll on down to the here. And once your order is placed, your agreement is with the dealer, and you'll need to cancel your order in order to switch. This will be the key time for dealers, as converting reservations to orders will impact the Bronco allocation. You should expect to hear from your dealers sometime in January, but if you don't hear from them in mid-February, you better contact them to make sure they're tracking your reservation. Now, for more information on the ordering, check out the question and answer on the Bronco Nation. Now, the final launch options are going to be available with order banks opening up in March the 19th. But don't worry, you can edit your orders all the way up until the scheduled production date. Now, the scheduling will be around 2 weeks prior to your Bronco moving down the production line. So if your ordering is going to be built the 3rd week of October, then you'll be able to edit it through the 1st week of October. There will be model year 2021 late availability options that you can order, currently scheduled to become available in late summer of 2021. These include the black painted modular hard top, the dual top options, and all the black interior seating options for the first edition. If you select one of these options, your Bronco will not be built until the option is available. However, if you aren't absolutely sure whether you need one of these late availability options, you will receive a production time estimate from Ford in May, and you will be able to edit your order to move your estimated delivery date earlier. Now, for more information on what Ford has said about this, you can check out the question and answer with the Bronco Nation on the Team Bronco. You can actually go on again to the latest news and go ahead and check that out and click that red box. Click the red lettering. Now, some announced options will be available in the model year 2022. Manual transmission with a Sasquatch package, body color match modular hardtops, the white modular hardtops, the roof racks, the 4-door Broncos with the Sasquatch model year 2022 options. Additionally, the slide out tailgate on the 4-door Bronco will not be installed at the factory until model year 2022. It's still available as a dealer orderable accessory, though. If you can't live without one of these options, Ford recommends that you not convert your reservation to an order yet, and that you wait for more information to be released this summer. Now, what if you just want to wait until 2022 model year for all these extra options and the new colors? Just let your dealer know, and they can take your name down for the model year 2022. Planning. The planning phase is when Ford will work out what gets built and when. In materials review by Bronco Nation, Ford notes that 3 variables that will impact the estimated customer delivery times: the time step on your reservation, dealer allocations, and options that you order in your Bronco. In other words, your place in line and how many Broncos your dealer will be able to sell, and the availability of high demand optioning will determine when you get your Bronco. Ford is advising dealers to remind customers that the 2021 model year will be a short production year running summer to December, with demand far exceeding the number of units they can build. In comparison, for a product like the F-150, the production year generally runs from August of one year to August of the next year. And materials provided to us by Ford, approximately 30% of the Bronco reservations are going to be produced in 2021. Now, that percentage will change depending on the cancellations. Ford is also committing to frequent communications with dealers to manage the wait time. You can expect the Bronco test drive through Ford Courtesy Transportation Program, newsletter, and invitations to local Bronco events. You will likely see Broncos seated to content creators, adventure travel influencers, initiatives, and other marketing efforts kick into high gear during this period as well. Now, what if you put your order in during the ordering phase, then change your mind about something during the planning phase? Contact your dealer and edit your order. Now, according to Ford, there will be a build and price update that goes live in March. Now, the update is going to add additional accessories, and there will be a major product changes for the model 2021. But if you see something that impacts your build, you can edit it with your dealer. Again, last but least, delivery. The number one question of the 2021 Broncos is, when will I have mine? As stated above, that depends on several factors. But for some lucky folks, Ford is saying June. Remember that Ford will build many FCTP vehicles for dealerships prior to building any that will go to customers. Grabbing the first year of a vehicle that hasn't been built before is always a risk, but this timeline should help validate the final production processes and give early adopters a better chance of not receiving a vehicle with the kind of issues that an all-new vehicle may have in its initial run. Additionally, some of the major mechanical components of the vehicle, like the engine and the transmission, have a good deal of history in other parts of the Ford showroom and are less likely to have early, problems. And time will tell, though. So, when can you expect to get it? If you get your order in by March the 19th, Ford is planning to send a delivery estimate to you in May. Undoubtedly, there will be wild conjectures across the internet as people try any number of methods to get a divine date. Now, these attempts to figure out delivery estimate from banking reservation numbers and timestamps are unlikely to provide a better idea of when you get your Bronco than Ford estimates. But hey, it gives you something to do while you wait also. Ford is providing an estimated location to dealers and timestamps of all the reservation holders today, so your dealer should have an estimate of when you will get your Bronco. Additionally, your dealer may contact you with some options for moving your Bronco delivery time up in exchange for selling for a different Bronco build. This should help folks with a hard deadline for when they need the new vehicles. If your lease is up and your Bronco isn't going to be delivered in time, this rough estimate should give you a chance to not convert your reservation unnecessarily. Then we will wait a stretch of time to fill intermediate, or must I say intermediables, for meaning it's a long slog, until January 19th. So to the first deliveries in June. In the meantime, check out in the events on the Bronco Nation 2021 calendar. Put together a safe round of 2 brush ups on your Bronco history, and stay tuned for the forum updates on Bronco Nation. And just remember, automotive reviews, and check this out. And thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.